Hey, what's up guys? It's Amanda Revenge haunting here after a very long hiatus. First of all, my YouTube series is coming back. Woo! Applause! Yay! Cheering! Yay! Where I will be giving out certain information for free. Alright? This is for you guys to follow along, learn some things, and have some helpful hints, tips, and tricks. Alright, y'all? With that being said, let's talk about it.
The menstrual period should bring no severe discomfort.
I object, Your Honor, and I move to strike!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about periods. Now, a couple of things about periods. Before you gentlemen turn away that dial, you might want to listen in to see what us ladies have to deal with. Alright? Alright. I'm also going to be adding some hints for you guys to help us out. Here are 10 tips, tricks, and hints to survive your period while haunting.
Owie, owie, ouch.
Ladies, I know, raise your hand if you've ever had your period while you're haunting. It's a mess, alright? It's hotter, it's sweatier, you're more uncomfortable, you have cramps, you're dying. Bleep that out. Step number 1, alright? Number 1 is before you even leave your house, grabbing Midol, Advil, Tylenol, or whatever pain medicine you can find, because it's very important to keep your cramps at bay while haunting. Now, I like to take them right before I go on stage. What that means is I pop 2 ibuprofens right before walking out. That way it has a little bit of time to settle in, and it will last all night, hopefully, depending on the night. Step number 2 is to eat a hearty meal before going in. So eat your carbs. So eat your pastas, eat some fruits and vegetables, eat some sugar. Bring a snack with you, alright? Bringing a snack with you will help you maintain your energy throughout the night. So whether it's an apple along with some chocolate or whatever you need, bring it with you. Hydrating. Hydrate, alright? During haunting, you normally will be saying, hey, I need to hydrate anyways, right? Hydrate more. Step number 4.
The number of the day is 4.
Your costuming choices, alright? Some costuming can be very restricting and uncomfortable, especially when you're bloated as hell and you're having trouble bending over because it hurts so bad. It happens to me. I have a certain costume, I'm not gonna say which one right now, but I have a certain costume that I wear when I'm on my period. Now, if you don't create your own costuming, you can talk to your costume manager. I highly recommend talking to them at the start of the season. You can explain to them, depending on how comfortable you are with your manager, that you have your period, or you're going to have your period, and you have bad cramps, or just are genuinely uncomfortable, and you would like to wear a more comfortable costume so you can last all night. Step number 4. Step number 4 is telling your house manager, hey, I have my period. Can you please check on me a little more today than you normally would? I might need to go to the bathroom more, alright? Giving them a heads up, knowing your condition and knowing what condition you might be while haunting, giving them a heads up to let them know that you might have your period and you might have to go to the bathroom and or change or whatever. You don't have to go into detail unless you're really that comfortable. Then by all means, go into as much detail as you want. Step number 5, wearing the appropriate undergarment downstairs pad tampon things. So, I highly recommend pads during this time. The reason why I recommend pads is because tampons you can only keep in for a certain number of hours, and you're working at a haunted house. Who knows when the next time you're gonna get a break is, especially if you haven't told your manager anything because you don't feel comfortable. Wear a pad. Nothing is scarier, not even to customers, than hopping out of your scare spot and having your freaking tampon fall out on you in the middle of your scare, in the middle of the haunt, and going like, uh-oh, I'm wearing all white. Step number 6 people around you. Tell the people around you in your scene, in the scene before you, and the scene after you, if you have a bad period and you feel like you need to be checked on, hey, I have my period, especially if they're females, they'll understand. Can you please check on me once in a while? Or if you have a scene buddy, be like, hey, I'm not feeling too good today. If I seem to be slacking, this is why, right? So maybe you're in the middle of the room and they're normally the one hopping out. Maybe you switch for that night. Step number 7 is be prepared for it to hit at any point in time during haunt season. Us girls like to do this thing called syncing. I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but I sure have, where you're like, haha, I'm fine. And then you're working with a bunch of girls in a room, and then all of a sudden you all sync up and all have your period at the same time, even though you're supposed to get it like 2 weeks later. It sucks. So be prepared for that to hit at any point in time, even if you're not expecting it. Bring a pair of backup pads, all right? Be prepared. Step number 8. Step number 8.
Well, we're waiting.
If you have this option, make sure you use it to your advantage. But taking some sort of birth control, all right? You can set this up with your doctor before season so you know and can control when and where it does or does not hit. You can use it, you cannot use it, but please consult with your doctor before taking any random pill somebody might give you. Step number 9, do some stretching. Do some stretching, stretch it out, right? During haunt season, I stretch every day normally, but if you have your period, what you can do is you can do some extra stretching around your abdominal area to get all that cramping out and try to make it flow and stuff like that. Step number 10, before and after going into haunting, take a hot shower, especially on your back. Use heat wisely. Another thing you can do involving heat is bring a heating pad in with you to haunting. All right, whether this be a full-blown heating pad or some hot hands to keep you going throughout the night. Combo breaker, woo!
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Step number 11. Now, step number 11 is a little weird because it's not technically for you. It's for all those actor, managers, and breakers out there. If you have a female cast member that normally does really good and seems to be not quite hitting their mark on this particular day, and you think, wow, this person sucks right now, they're half-assing it. They may not be half-assing it on purpose. Don't just assume they're just off, all right? They may be in pain, they may have their period, all right? So, as an actor, manager, and a breaker, the most important thing you can do, hey, are you feeling okay? Hey, do you need anything? Do you need a little bathroom or anything?
What do you want?
Advil.
Those are things you can say. Another thing you can do is before the season even starts and you're having your big group meeting, you can always pull all the girls to a side and let them know that you as a manager, if they are having trouble with a period or anything else, can be open and available to talk to about these things, right? This is very important because sometimes periods are looked at like, ooh, don't tell anybody I have my period. Ooh, I can't let anybody know. Let them know that they can let you know. All right, you guys, and that's it. That's all I have. That's all my tips and tricks for surviving the Red Death while haunting. Good luck to all you girls out there. Stay strong. Keep it classy. But please go to www.amandarevengehaunting.com. Like me on Facebook, like and subscribe on YouTube, and I will see you guys when it gets real spooky.